Hello there, and welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Jacob, and thank you so much for attending this lecture on Pokemon biology. Joining me here in this shiny new classroom is, of course, my wonderful teaching assistant.
Hey, what were you going to say?
I was going to say spanking new, but I don't know.
I don't know, Professor. It sounded like a naughty word.
Of course, it's both. It's spanking new and it's shiny. So they do Professor right on both accounts.
Thanks.
Double gold stars to you today.
I feel like rolls off the tongue a little bit better. But yeah, so Mr. Curtis is here today in the classroom. Say hello.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you. Yes, the professor gets 2 gold stars. Double right today.
I guess I'll just add it to my pile of gold stars. I don't know what to do with these dang things.
There you go. You can cash them out at the Curtis store.
I'd like one. I mean, you could hand me down.
No.
Hand me one of those gold.
No.
You know, Corbin, I would very much love to hear more about the Curtis store.
Yeah. I mean, if you bring in 20 gold stars, you can get like a little sticky hand.
That's not worth
That's a lot of gold stars.
That's a lot of gold stars for a sticky hand.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you only have 5 gold stars, you can get a lollipop if you want. I mean,
but I don't even have one.
Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, you gotta try harder.
You gotta do better. One
Lower
gold
the
star.
bar. I'm not asking a lot.
And that young student who needs to try harder is, of course, our young trainer in training, Corbin. If you could please say hello, Corbin.
Oh, hello.
Okay,
Hi
great.
there,
now let's get back to
Great
Mr. Curtis talking about the different prizes at his shop.
Yeah, one gold star will get you a sticker of a star. So
wait,
that's nice.
Wait, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Are the gold stars that you hand out, are those not stickers?
I mean, they're like gold foil sticker stars, but like if you could swap it out for like a nice cartoonish looking star.
Why would you do a picture of it? Why would you have a picture of the star when you could just have the star?
Well, it's nicely stylized, you know? It's it gives you something a little bit different.
That's like saying, hey, do you want this pile of cash or do you want a picture of a pile of cash?
I mean, hey, you don't have to trade it. You can save up for 5 and get that lollipop. You know, I'm just saying.
Ooh.
Right? Or
not a
20
bad idea.
20 for the sticky hand.
Where can I go to... Professor, I think we're getting off track a little bit. Actually.
I do want to know what is the biggest ticket item that you have?
The biggest ticket item?
Yeah.
If you get 2,365 gold stars, you can have one of my reject Spinnerack eggs.
Oh. I don't think anybody would.
So
want
wait,
that.
like, is it gonna like actually hatch a Spinnerack, or is it just
maybe? But if it does hatch one, it definitely will not be one of my super Spinneracks. It will be like a little baby regular Spinnerack,
or like maybe a slightly zombified one or something.
Or might be missing a leg, or have a little bit of a twitch to it. But it's a Spinnerack from the great clutch of Mr. Curtis. So
wow.
So yeah, you heard that, everybody. Save up your gold stars. You need what? 2,365?
Right, give or take.
Give or take. He doesn't count them.
Listen,
all right.
If anybody ever gets close to that, I'll put it on the board.
I just like one at some point, honestly.
Well, you know what you got to do.
You have to earn it.
I think I earn it every day.
Well, it's not about whether you think you earn it. It's about whether Mr. Curtis thinks you've earned it.
Bingo. Thank you, Professor. It's right as always. You know what? Another gold star for you. 3 gold stars for the professor today.
Hey,
on my way to this Spinnerack egg.
Pass one to me. I'm open.
I know. Two more, and you get a lollipop.
Would love one.
I can see Corbin's very eager. So I think we should really get this lesson going. I do have a couple of Gengar mails here that I would like to read, if that's okay with everybody.
Please, please.
I'll permit it.
Thank you. Well, thank you. All right, so the first one comes to us from a virtual student named Malcolm. It's very short.
Hi, Malcolm.
Say, my name is Malcolm. So, got that out of the way. And I have listened to all the lessons. So you see that?
Including this one?
Mm-hmm.
I got you there.
Wait, did you ask if he had missed one?
No, I said, have you listened to really all of them? How about this one?
Oh, well, they are currently listening to this one.
How do you know that? What if they're not?
Because they're hearing my voice right now.
That tracks. Okay, here's
In
your
their
fourth star.
timeline, they are currently listening to it.
Fourth gold star for you, Professor. So
What
true.
Mr. Curtis, please help me. Help me out.
So they go on to say, Corbin, you might want to be nice to this person, because they go on to say, I have sent Corbin his first Pokemon, a Geodude.
Oh, I like a Geodude.
So did you maybe get one delivered to you, Corbin?
A Geodude, yeah. You know, actually, now that I think about it, there was something that came in the mail. My mom said, don't open it until tomorrow. She said it's a surprise. There was a note on there. I said, okay, I don't know why you're making me wait till tomorrow. So just give it to me now. So I waited till the next day, which happened to be this morning. And it was a big rock, and it was a Geodude. So...
Wow.
Professor, we might need to confiscate that. I mean, you know,
it was wonderful. It didn't really move a whole lot, though. At first I thought it was a rock, and I was like, no, it's a Geodude sleeping, right? And then I took its pulse, and I think I felt something. So, it's just sleeping. He's just a Geodude sleeping in a box that was delivered. So thanks, Malcolm. Appreciate that.
Yeah, Malcolm's Gmail continues on with, don't read this, but it's just a rock.
Huh? What?
Malcolm, don't you ever tell me what to
sense.
do. Don't you ever tell me what to do, Malcolm. I will do exactly what I want.
I knew something was up. The box wouldn't move. Neither would the rock. A rock's supposed to move if it's a Geodude. It's a moving rock.
You know, Corbin, all rocks can turn into Geodudes. So if you hold onto that rock for long enough, it might become a Geodude.
Oh, is that for real? I don't remember learning that.
I don't know. Malcolm's email finishes with, can you go to Johto, please? Well, it's your lucky day, Malcolm, because you will not guess where we are right now.
Oh. You know where we are. We're in the Goldenrod City Learning Center branch of the Saffron City Learning Center.
Yes, the GCLC BOT SCLC, of course. How could I forget?
That's right.
Yeah, there's no way you could.
It says it on the outside of the building.
I have it tattooed on my arm. I'm kidding.
You do what?
What, Professor?
I'm kidding. I didn't do that.
How could you get another tattoo and not tell me? I have to match all of your tattoos.
Wait, you have tattoos, Professor?
I don't have any tattoos, actually, so I don't know what tattoos he's talking about.
That's right. Well, once you get one, I'm going to get a matching one, whatever it is.
Wait, Mr. Curtis, are you just going to get a tattoo of the professor's skin on your body? Because that's weird.
Well, no, I'm just going to get a 1-to-1 exact recreation on my body to his
tattoo. Okay.
What if I get one that says Spinnerack suck?
You going to get that?
Get that on your body?
I'm going to do it. I'll do it, but I'll put quotations around it, and then underneath it, I'll put a line and say, Professor Jacob said this.
Well, then it wouldn't be the exact tattoo that I have.
I know,
that's a shame. That's a real shame.
I can't defame the Spinnerack, though.
Looks like I called your bluff.
No defamy.
What? Wait, what did you say?
What else does Malcolm say?
Oh, that's it for Malcolm's Gengar mail. So thank you so much, Malcolm.
Thank you.
I don't think there's any extra credit work in there, but Mr. Curtis, do you think he deserves a gold star?
Over here.
I'd say so. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, now if they had sent a real Geodude, then no, because of course that's against trainer policy. Because
we went through 151. That's my right. It's my right.
No,
my right as a boy.
You haven't been through them all.
You have not been through them all.
Well, I've been through enough. I've been through too much. Some would say.
that is true, but unfortunately,
and some other would say not enough.
Yeah, you've been through too much, but also not enough. The road to becoming a Pokemon trader is long and arduous.
Well, recalling back to the Mew lesson, I am innocent, but I have suffered. Okay.
I'll put it on a t-shirt. All right.
Well.
So, go ahead and add that gold star to your collection, Malcolm. You'll need it if you ever want to get one of Mr. Curtis's Spinnerack eggs. I have another Gengar mail here. This one comes to us from Lillian.
Lillian!
The Gengar mail says, "Hey, this is Lillian. I'm a big fan of your podcast," which is weird because we do a lesson series.
That's weird. Lillian, come on now.
I can understand the confusion because we do, have it on a lot of places where podcasts are generally, distributed, like Spotify and Flapple Podcasts, but that's just because that's the only place that we could put it. We are a lesson series, not a podcast.
Yeah, come on, Lillian, please.
Okay. Thank you for the Gengar mail, though. So they continue on and I was wondering if I can help raise the army of Spinneracks and Ariadoses. with Mr. Curtis.
This is-
Hold on. Before you judge, Mr. Curtis, they say,
okay.
I believe in insect type supremacy and that they are overlooked and mistreated because they're seen as weak.
Well, they are. These are facts.
Wow. Okay. Corbin, please.
No.
You're not going to get a gold star with that attitude, Corbin.
That's right.
Well, I
In
wasn't
fact,
going to get one anyway.
I'm deducting a gold star away from
The
you.
game was
I don't
rigged
have
from
one
the
anyway.
beginning.
You can't take what I don't have, Mr.
Yeah.
Curtis.
Well, you have deficit now. You owe me 1 gold star.
And now you owe him a gold star.
All right. Well, then I'll be deficited.
Was that all they said, or you?
I mean, there is more in the Gengar mail, but it's not as related to Spinarak's. So I'm waiting for your.
So Lillian, let me put it like this: your heart is in the right place. Insect type supremacy is key.
Nope.
And you're right. They are overlooked and mistreated because they're seen as weak, but they truly are the strongest Pokemon type. Can we all agree? Can we all?
No.
I
Factually,
don't know.
that's not true.
I don't like to.
They are the grossest type that nobody likes.
And I will say I've not had many of people ask to join the army. But I tell you what, I will accept your application. It is a 200-page essay on the different phenotypes of Spinarak's and their
Big
pros
word,
and
big word.
cons.
Look it
How
up.
many phenotypes are there, Mr. Curtis? Can we get some examples?
There's about it depends on. So originally there were 30 different phenotypes, but I've bred in a couple hundred more actually. There's 338 now. Yeah, but just the core 30, if you please. That's fine. And your takes on which ones will be important to create the perfect Spinarak. Thank you.
What is your favorite Spinarak phenotype, Mr. Curtis?
The one that makes the stripes on the back look like a face.
Horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Love it.
That is one of my favorite. Not because it gives them any additional strength or fighting power. I mean, I bred all those in anyway, but that one is, when you look at it, it's like it speaks to you. Literally, the face.
Hate that,
it looks like a
honestly.
face.
Not a thing I like about that one.
So yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Wait, so it literally speaks to you?
No,
Oh,
I mean,
don't tell me
but
that, please.
As the Spinarak walks around, the face on the back kind of jiggles, and so it kind of looks like the mouth is speaking to you. Mm-hmm.
Why does it jiggle?
Yeah, I mean, it just as it's moving, it ripples and flexes a little bit. And the process of doing that, you've never moved your hand up and down to make a little puppet, a little hand puppet?
Yes, I move my hand up and down at least 3 times a day. Yeah, of course, I know what you're talking about.
Exactly right. So it's like a little face puppet on the back of Spinarak's.
Okay, but you said like flapping, like it was like a fatty body. Your Spinarak's are fatties?
No, I mean it's not like rolls of fat. It's
okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Anyways, Professor, please.
Well, that was exciting. Lillian continues on with their Gengar mail. They say, also, can you ask Mr. Curtis if we can raise some Luxrays to help as well? The Shinx line are my favorite Pokemon, and I don't want them to be left out.
See, this is the out-of-box thinking we need.
What?
More of. I think some Luxrays might be somewhat useful for some extra mounts for Spinarak's. I mean, don't get me wrong, Spinarak's can climb all over the place, on the walls, up trees, on the ceilings. See, there's one right above your desk now, Corbin. Please, just here, hold on.
Good reaction time, though, Corbin. That was pretty impressive.
I'll put him back in my bag now.
Oh my god, did you see that? He shot out a web from his wrist like he himself is a Spinarak.
Please.
And sucked it right back into his bag. How'd you do that?
What on earth?
It's a skill you get after you raise a couple thousand Spinarak's. But please. They're one thing that they're not super well known for is their extreme speed. So mounting them on the back of a Shinx or a Luxray could probably contribute to that. And you could electrify a web. That would be pretty useful. So I'm seeing some practicalities there.
That's a thing. That's already a thing. So yeah, I guess look forward to the Spinarak riding Shinx in a nightmare near you.
I'd rather not. Thank you.
So Lillian's Gengar mail ends with, if there's some important piece of information I'm missing, it's because at the time that I'm writing this, I'm only on episode 49. Now, we don't do episodes here. We do the lessons.
This is not a TV series. No, we don't do episodes. Lillian, come on.
But yeah, so yeah, you got a little ways to catch up. You probably won't hear this for a while.
For a while. Yeah.
You'll realize that there's been a death and resurrection.
Well, I think they've caught on by now.
You think Lillian has?
Yeah, if Lillian is at this point listening to this, then they've obviously listened to the Mewtwo and Mew lessons. So they know about this death and resurrection. Unless they skipped them, then you're missing a core part of Mr. Curtis's journey.
Well, sure, but when this lesson, when we're doing this lesson right now on a Wednesday at 9 a.m., they will have not listened to them all, so they are currently in the past. You get what I'm saying?
That's something to think about right there.
Yeah, you gotta really wrap your head around this whole time thing, Corbin, because we're gonna be talking about a couple Pokemon that deal with that.
Oh no, I love it. Give me time. I actually want more of it.
Okay. Oh, who doesn't? All right, so that's gonna do it for all the Gengar. Oh wait, Curtis, does Lillian get a gold star? I mean, I think I know the answer.
Of course. Two gold stars.
Oh my
gold
goodness!
stars.
Oh
Wow.
my good golly gracious! Wow, Lillian.
That's right.
Let's see. I mean, that is not a small feat, Lillian.
Lillian won't know that for quite a while, but they are right now listening to Venomoth, which is very important. Another bug
we don't
type
want to
supremacy.
distract them while they're listening to Venomoth.
Right. We know exactly what they're listening to right now. We have it up on our tabs.
No, that's lesson 49.
That's lesson 49. It's Venomoth.
Oh, I thought you meant like you were actually actively listening to what Lillian's listening to right now.
No.
That would be crazy.
But yeah, Lillian, once you get here, you can have 2 gold stars for your love of the insect type supremacy. Thank you very much.
Insect type.
Insect, bug,
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's breeder jargon that I don't really know that well.
Oh, look at that. My phone lit up. It says she's listening to, it says they're listening to Dratini right now. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
How could you possibly know that, Corbin?
Notifications. Come on, you gotta get the app.
What app?
Come on. It's called Track That.
Track
Get
that,
on the floor.
and then we can know what everybody's listening to it every time.
Yeah, I saw an advertisement for it when it fell out of Mr. Curtis's wallet when he was spying on me at my house the other night. So
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never used that app.
That's how he has been able to track me all this time. So I looked into it and learned a few things.
So it can just track anything?
It tracks anything and everything as long as you take a little sample of it.
So you've taken a little sample of something from Lillian?
No.
How deep down this road do you want to go, Corbin?
No. Well, I've no samples taken there.
Then how are you tracking it?
I bought
You've talked yourself into a corner.
Anyways, enjoy listening to the Dratini lesson, Lillian.
Okay, all right. Okay, so speaking of Pokemon, you guys heard of those?
Yep, a few of them.
A couple of
really?
them. We're learning about one today.
Hey,
guessed,
which one?
right?
Tell me.
You tell me, actually.
So demanding. How about let's learn about Torterra today. What do you say, everybody?
No,
Mr. Curtis?
no. There is one that we're learning about. I just want you to.
Oh, I thought you were
tell me which
asking.
one it
Yeah,
is.
We should do
I
that
thought
one
we were
day.
talking about Decidueye
We should do that,
today,
Mr.
and
Curtis.
that's
We
what
should
I-
do
that
that's
today.
what I prepped for. I knew it was
I want
grass
to decide
type, so
one day. Can
it's
I
gotta be-
decide one day?
Sure. For the next lesson, I'll let you decide.
Sweet, awesome.
Just remind me at the end of today's lesson.
Okay, yeah, I won't forget it all.
What Pokemon are we learning about today?
Oh, this is the one that's it's Metagross, right?
I said Decidueye, Professor.
I'm ignoring
You're being
it,
ignored.
and-
Nobody's acknowledging your Decidueyes anymore, Mr. Curtis.
Yeah, maybe then you'll stop doing it. It's not Metagross,
Oh,
although you got the first couple letters correct.
Mamoswine.
Now you're getting colder. Get it?
Yeah. Pillow swine?
Okay, we're learning about the evolved form of Bayleaf, Meganium.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
which is the herb Pokemon.
The herb Pokemon. Nice. All right. Put a little dash of this, a little dash of that.
So I say we just get right to it, and I have a Meganium right here, and I'm gonna throw it out.
You're gonna throw that. You're just. Oh! Hey there.
There it is.
Oh wow. Hey,
You are large.
oh, Meganium,
Okay, what do you smell, Mr. Curse? What do you smell?
What'd you eat for lunch today, Meganium? Holy cow!
What's a cow?
Meganium? My good golly gracious!
Is that do I smell a little bit of cloves in there? A little bit of thyme, some citrus.
Very good. I like it.
How does it? Okay, but more important than how
cabinet.
it smells, how does it make you feel?
I just feel I feel good, Mr. Curtis. Are you feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling
like chill.
the life is being breathed back into me.
I don't know. I just feel chill. I feel good. Feel like I get down with some raps. Haha. New region 2020.
No. Oh. Calm down. Take a deep breath. Calm down.
Now, I should tell you that since I am your legal guardian while we're here in the Johto region.
Yeah, don't remind me.
They did give me access to your shock bracelet.
No, what? What shock bracelet? What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what shock bracelet? They told me that you knew about your shock bracelet.
I don't remember that.
And they told me that whenever you start to rap, I have to push the button and shock you.
I don't have a shock bracelet.
So just be aware of that, Corbin.
I have a shock anklet. Is that what you mean? This right here?
Listen, I don't know. I have a remote with a button on it. And when I push it, it shocks you somehow.
You would be the one to put a bracelet around your ankle.
Well, I thought it was a nice, cute accessory, and I just wondered why sometimes when I was scolded by my mom, there would occasionally be a shock.
A shock related to it.
I didn't put the two and two together that she put it there when I was sleeping and shocks me to get what she wants.
Oh, so she put this bracelet on your leg instead of your arm.
Yes.
Wow.
She said, "Hey, I bought you a bracelet, buddy," and I said, "Thanks, Mom."
Okay, listen, we have a Pokemon right here. We shouldn't be talking about this.
Hey, Meganium. Hi.
So we've noted the smell. Is there anything else you want to talk about with Meganium? Maybe some characteristics that are similar to Bayleaf and some that are different.
Oh, they're beautiful. I mean, it's just
big and green.
Big and green. Okay. It's not
Tony.
that big. It's like 5'11".
Tony. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes me. I feel good when I smell it, and then I just want to. I feel like Meganium's like an old friend, you know what I mean? Like an old friend named Tony that you've known your whole life. You walk into the milk bar and there they are. Tony! Hey, Tony!
Is this what you think its name should be, Corbin?
I think its name should be Tony, which is short for Anthony, which also happens to be one of our patrons.
Whoa. That's weird how that keeps happening.
So I'm feeling Anthony/Tony. Hey, Tony!
Hey, Tony!
Meganium, Tony!
Hey, Tony, you got the herb?
Hey, Tony's got the herbs, eh?
I will say Meganium does seem to have some kind of antenna on its head, but it's weird because it's not in the same spot where you would normally see like on a bug type Pokemon antenna, like
because it's better
on the top or towards the back of the head. It's actually in the front. Before, kind of in front of its eyes, almost like on the bridge of its nose.
Yeah, two cute little antennas, and the flower is beautiful, I must say.
Maybe when we read these Pokedex entries, we'll learn what the antennae are for.
Ooh, Tony!
Maybe.
Tell me about your antennas, Tony.
It's interesting that, I guess the antennae have replaced the leaf that was there before, because now there's no leaf. Because if I recall correctly, both Chikorita and Bayleaf had a leaf.
That leaf took a little trip on down the slide that is Meganium's neck and then landed there on the shoulders and said, "I'm going to be a flower now."
Well, but Bayleaf also had those curled leaves on its neck, like instead of Chikorita.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. That's a good point. So then maybe the leaves split and turned into those antennae on its head.
Maybe.
Something to think about?
I don't know why. I mean, I guess we'll read these Pokedex entries and we'll see why.
I cannot wait.
Each of Bayleaf's bulbs became a petal of the flower.
Oh, a petal of the flower.
A petal of the flower.
That's a very cute name for you, Tony.
These are the petals of our flower.
Oh.
Like...
That's just like a really good Meganium documentary.
Like sand in an hourglass. These are the petals of our flower.
These the petals of our flower.
All right. Anything else we want to talk about with Meganium?
Hey, Tony, nice tail. It's short, it's sweet, and I like it.
It's to the point. I like it.
Okay, yep.
It's
just
to the point.
like Chikorita and Bayleaf. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Now, Meganium's breath has a very interesting ability, but I I mean, we do have a lot of plants around here, but none of them are like dead. The groundskeeper around here takes care of them pretty well. Have you guys seen the groundskeeper? Because I have not seen the groundskeeper.
He's weird, Larry. Yeah.
Larry, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen Larry, Corbin?
I did run into him once. Yeah, he's a little bit of an oddball, honestly. Gotta tell you.
Is he a Pokemon?
Not really. Is he a Pokemon? Oh no.
Oh, it's just a guy then.
He's just a guy. Yeah, he's just a guy named Larry.
Just a guy named Larry. That's a little bit. It's a little bit. I guess boring, but I guess.
Yeah, sorry.
You can't only hire Pokemon in a school.
No. Yeah, sometimes they pay people.
Are you sure though? I mean, because I thought Larry was the Polytoad.
Larry is absolutely not the Polytoad. That's Terry.
Terry is the Polytoad.
Terry's the Polytoad. Yeah. No, he's not the groundskeeper. He's irrigation.
Oh, see, you could see why I would be confused.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm here to help.
Terry, the irrigator to take care of the landscaping, but not the actual landscaper.
That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you.
And this isn't even mentioning Harry.
Right, yeah. What's Harry's job?
Well, Harry is, of course, a Tangela.
Oh, yeah, right.
And they make sure the hedges are trimmed.
Oh, nice. Good for them. But that's under the belt of landscaping, right?
Yeah, well, they're learning from Larry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're Larry's apprentice. Harry is Larry's apprentice.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Okay. All right. I think we've had this Meganium out for long enough. We'll learn more about what its breath do.
What did breath do? What did breath do
when we read these Pokedex entries? Let's go ahead and put Anthony away.
Bye, Tony.
Bye.
Anthony. Whatever you prefer. Bye. Bye, Tony.
See ya, Tony.
Bye, right. Tony.
Let's go ahead and read these Pokedex entries, starting, of course, in the Johto region. The first one says, the aroma that rises from its petals contains a substance that calms aggressive feelings.
Yeah. I mean, I was already kind of chill to begin with, but yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, it kind of, so we go from Chikorita, which, what does Chikorita scent do?
It makes you not want to fight.
Yeah, so it, in a way you could say it calms you.
Yes, okay. Some would say that.
Then we go to Bayleaf. What does Bayleaf's fragrance do?
Invigorates.
Yeah.
Invigorates. Get excited with it.
Gets you
makes
hyped
you
up
want to fight, actually.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
And now we get to Meganium, and what does Meganiums do?
Calm me right back down.
It's calming again. That's so weird.
It's like a roller coaster of emotions, all built into one family
roller
tree.
coaster of smells.
It's like it goes from.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Ooh, I like that.
We don't have.
That
we don't
was
have
a
to
roller
put
coaster
everything
of
on a
smells.
t-shirt.
Put that. On.
Mr. Curtis. Maybe if you give me a gold star, I'll put it on a t-shirt.
You haven't made any shirts, Corbin. Why would we think that you're the guy that makes?
We don't have enough screaming students telling us we need t-shirts now. If that happens, we'll get some.
Really, nobody in our millions of virtual students has asked for t-shirts.
They're all poor, Professor. That's why they listen and don't pay for in class.
Oh, they're paying.
Okay, well, if you could not insult our virtual students, that'd be amazing.
Even though they're not in class, they do have to pay quite a bit.
I didn't insult
even to
them.
listen remotely. So
right. That's what you're right. I don't know the finances.
One might even say more.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Better check your bank statements there, kids.
That's right. Oh, I'm taking it.
The next Pokedex entry says, Meganium's breath has the power to revive dead grass and plants. It can make them healthy again.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, so maybe Larry and Harry could really utilize Meganium.
Yeah, Larry and Harry, you guys could really use a Meganium on your team. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so maybe I'll talk to the GCLC BOT SCLC's principal and see if they can maybe get a Meganium for. Maybe they could use this Meganium. Maybe they could use Anthony. I don't know.
Hey, I would love to see Anthony get a job.
Yeah, get a job, Anthony.
But we've already got 3 people on the outdoors team here. Why not? Let's throw Tony in there too.
Yeah, well, have you seen the grounds of this of the GCLC BOT SCLC?
I mean, it could use a bit more upkeep. I mean, Larry and Harry are no Gary.
Well, I'm not saying that the upkeep is bad. I'm just saying that there's a lot of it.
There's a lot of.
There's a lot. That's the
if
thing.
there's
So
one thing you know about the GCLC BOTS CLC is that there is a lot of plants to be taken care of here. Lots of grounds to be keeping.
Right, exactly. So the big issue there, however, something to think about, is that all the way at the Saffron City Learning Center, you just had Gary handling it all. But here you got to have Terry, Larry, and Harry. They can't compare to Gary.
There is no comparison to Gary.
There's no comparison to
Who
Gary.
can compare to Gary?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. You can't compare Terry, Larry, and Harry to Gary. That would just be insanitary.
No, wait, no.
Wait.
That means it's unhygienic.
Some would say it's sick. Yes.
Okay. All right. Hey, should I read the third Pokedex entry?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. That's a good idea.
Anyone who stands beside it becomes refreshed, just as if they were relaxing in a sunny forest. Yeah. So you are refreshed and also relaxed. So like a real spa day.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's move on to the Hoenn region. The first Pokedex, and I think only Pokedex entry, says, the fragrance of Meganium's flower soothes and calms emotions. Ooh. In battle, this Pokemon gives off more of a becalming scent to blunt the foe's fighting spirit.
So kind of same thing as like Chikorita.
It's pretty much the exact same thing as Chikorita, which is kind of a little bit lame, if you ask me.
That's I mean,
I'll say it. Meganium's a little bit lame.
Hey, that's
hey! Don't say that to Tony's face.
You're talking about our new assistant groundskeeper. Well, Tony's not out.
Well, I'll have to talk to the principal. I mean,
that's right. That's fine.
So I mean, besides the whole like breath thing that can revive dead plants, which is pretty fantastic. The fragrance powers, we've seen it. It's been done before.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And that does it for the Hoenn region. God, remember when they used to do like 2 or 3 Pokedex entries?
Yeah, and things were, much more unique. There wasn't as much copying going on.
Yeah, it's almost like the Pokemon in the Johto, they really stopped caring about the Pokemon in the Johto region.
It's kind of sad. I really like these Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool Pokemon. Honestly, like, the Chikorita line does not get as much love as it deserves, in my opinion.
You know what? I'd agree with that.
Alright, so, moving on to the Sinnoh region. It's very short. We only have one, and it says, its breath has the fantastic ability to revive dead plants and flowers, which, if you didn't know, flowers are plants.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that does it for Sinnoh. That and Unova just copies what Sinnoh says. Kalos just copies.
You're kidding.
Yeah, Kalos just copies the Johto region, and there's nothing from Alola or Paldea or Galar. So,
wow,
kind of lame. However, there is something from the Lentil region.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
Yes, of course. This is Professor Mirror, who has been doing.
That's
research,
a made-up name, but yeah,
mostly taking cool pictures, but whatever. So his entry is very interesting. It says, Illumina Pokemon hadn't been seen on Florio Island for almost a century until you encountered this one.
You.
Look at its photo. Meganium seems so happy living with the other Pokemon on that flowery hill. So this seems less like a Pokedex entry and more of like a personal message to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But it's in the quote-unquote photo decks, so thanks, Professor Mirror.
Hey.
Yeah, thanks.
Appreciate that, Professor Mirror.
And I do have one more here. It's not from a specific region, but it's from Professor Neroli, who's been doing research on sleeping Pokemon. I think we talked about them. They had an entry on Bayleaf, if you remember.
I do remember, yes.
Okay,
I do.
There's some
No, I remember.
Bit. You guys all looked very scared for a second. I'm not sure why.
I don't. Corbin. Hey, Corbin. Remind me. What am I supposed to remember?
It was somebody that we talked about last week. I think it was somebody. You remember that?
Okay.
It was a professor we talked about last week or something. I think. It was.
Yeah, I'm just watching you guys whisper into each other's ear. I know you're like...
No, we're not saying...
No, of course, we know exactly what's going on.
I had something in my teeth.
Okay, cool. What's the professor's name that we're about to read their Pokedex?
Mirror.
Nope, that was from the lentil region.
Lentil. Oh, okay. Nope. All right.
Nope, we're reading from somebody who's doing sleep research.
Just let me know. Oh, okay. Just let me know when it gets to dawn.
When it gets to, okay, well, maybe there isn't a dawn entry this time.
You don't say that.
Curtis, what's the name of the professor I just said?
You mean the sleepy one?
Yes, the sleepy one.
Wow, Mr. Curtis. No gold stars for you.
But I don't know.
All right, well, Corbin's talking a big game, so he obviously remembers.
He doesn't know. Oh, it's Rowan.
Okay, no. I literally just said the name. You guys clearly were not listening. It's Professor Neroli.
Oh,
yeah,
Neroli.
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
sure.
You're right. Yeah, I do remember that now.
Curtis still hasn't said it.
I mean, that one you just said.
All right. Their Pokedex entry for...
I'm just kidding, Professor. I know it's Neroli. Come on.
Okay, thank
now.
you. Their Pokedex entry... What's his research on, Curtis?
Ravioli.
But sleep studies.
Okay, sleep studies.
Oh.
Yeah,
so their Pokedex
I went
entry...
to one of his lectures once. Very boring. Fell right asleep through the whole thing.
Wow. So it was effective then.
Well,
Yeah.
you might say so.
He's doing great work.
Wow.
Okay, so the entry says, the fragrance given off by its flower soothes and calms emotions. Fewer Pokemon fight around Meganium. You'll often see them sleeping peacefully side by side. So peaceful. So calming. All right. That does it for the regional Pokedex entries. I have a lot of unique Pokedex entries here.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, so maybe we'll see an entry from Dawn.
Oh.
Or Dawn's Pokedex, anyways.
Ooh.
All right, so the first one comes to us from Ash. It says, Meganium, the herb Pokemon. The Meganium has the ability to fully restore dried up plants and bring them back to life with its breath.
Yep. Nope. That's
I wish
what
my stinky breath did that.
What do your breath do?
Stink.
Most of the time, my breath does the opposite, if I'm being honest.
It kills plants.
Yeah, I mean, or, damages the life force of things that I breathe on. I mean, you just got to keep it real.
Did you say just gotta keep it real? Is that what you said?
Just gotta be honest. Some people have
real.
said my breath is so deadly, it smells so bad, it's deadly.
It's horrendously bad. It's disgusting.
It's weird. It's almost like maybe that's why Corbin is staying 10 years old, because Curtis's breath is stealing his future years.
I mean, honestly, it wouldn't. Hey, that makes it sound like it has a positive effect, because then it's like the fountain of youth. I'm just staying young forever, all because of a stinky breath. I don't think that's the case.
True.
Also,
or once you're out of Mr. Curtis's vicinity for a while, maybe all of those years will come and hit you, and you'll jump right to 50.
Oof.
Right. I think it's something with me being born on a leap year.
That probably also has something to do with it. The next Pokedex entry comes to us from May's Pokedex. It says, Meganium, the herb Pokemon. Meganium is Chikorita's final evolved form. It releases a scent from its petals that has the power to quell the desire to fight.
Chill out.
Quell on this.
Quell on it.
Hey, just quell for a second.
Yeah, quell it out.
The next entry also, weirdly enough, comes from May's Pokedex. Just can't get enough of Meganium, apparently.
Nope.
It says, Meganium, the herb Pokemon. Meganium's breath has the power to revive dead grass and plants. And I'll say this, grass be plants.
That's true.
Last I checked.
Grass is and will always be plants. So,
But are all plants grass?
No, all plants are not grass. This is true. But you could just say plants.
What is a tree but a big grass? Big, thick, woody grass.
Whoa. That's, wow. What is corn but grass?
Right.
Big corn. Yes, grass with yellow bits growing off of it.
What are humans but grass? This is grass that can move around and stuff.
No, Professor.
Professor,
Why
my
not?
brain hurts.
Humans aren't grass.
Humans aren't grass. You heard it here, folks.
No, they're not. This is just, I don't like this. This is confusing my head, Professor, please.
Okay. The next entry comes to us from Ash's Rotom phone. So if you're keeping score, that was Ash, May, Ash. This is the order that we got.
Okay, all right.
Ash couldn't allow May to have two and him not have two.
Yeah, I guess so. A lot of rivalry between those two. Meganium, the herb Pokemon, a grass type and the final evolved form of Chikorita. Meganium gives off a fragrance containing a substance that reduces the foe's urge to fight. Interesting. So maybe one could distill that substance and steal it for their own. And I don't know, if somebody just tries to fight them, you just
Solve world peace.
throw a glass vial at them.
There you go. Yeah.
Calms them down.
Chill out.
I think that'd be, honestly, that'd be a good, has anybody done that yet? That could be a business. That could be an entire business.
Yeah, just bring somebody into your conference room with a bunch of Meganiums in there and you can get whatever you want out of them.
Conflict resolution, if you're trying to resolve an argument between a couple different people, you get them in a room, put a couple Meganiums in there, and hash it out.
No, I'm saying you don't need the Meganium. So I mean, you need them, but just you harvest that substance,
The stink.
the stink, harvest the stink,
stench,
and distill it
yeah.
and make it even more concentrated and potent, and then you can.
The Meganium stink.
I bet you could make like a sleep potion out of that, make people fall
Right.
asleep.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. Though I'm sure there's a couple more Pokemon that have more sleep focused smells that could knock you out even quicker though.
Well, I mean, we do have a long ways to go, so maybe we will run into one.
Maybe one or two.
I guess. Does Butterfree have the sleep stuff, or is it just the paralyzed stuff?
I thought Butterfree. Butterfree is paralyzed. I don't think it's sleep.
Well, I can't think back that far. All right, that does it for all of the Pokedex entries on Meganium. Does anybody have any questions? Any burning knowledge that they desire to have?
No, I'm feeling pretty good.
No,
Professor.
I feel like I know everything.
Yeah. What do its antennas do?
Well, they sniff out for positive energy from others.
I have no idea, Professor. Please enlighten me.
I don't know. It just the Pokedex never answered it. They don't do anything.
Well, that's my best guess. Pretty lame though.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. All right, so I think we should move on to the testing portion.
Yes, it's time. Pulling out my Rotom laptop, gonna take a quiz.
So yes, go ahead and
Gonna
pull out
take
those
a quiz.
Rotom laptops.
Pull out
So
that
you can
Rotom
type out your
laptop.
poem, because we're doing a poem today.
Aw.
Hey,
Professor.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a little bit of a freebie. So we're
Give it to
finishing
me,
out
give
our
it to
first,
me, the freebie, give it to
our
me.
Pokemon
give it to
line
me.
here in the Johto
Oh.
region. So go ahead and write me a poem about Meganium.
You got it. You got it.
Take your time. Really
Take
let
my
your
time.
creativeness flow.
Oh, it'll flow. You just wait.
All right, Corbin, I see you have finished
Yes.
typing. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to rock. Ready to roll. Ready to get down with it. Get ready to jiggy with it.
Get down on it.
I'm ripping the side. Oh,
Sorry, I've been listening to a lot of new music here. The radio station in the Johto region is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Alrighty, guys. Here is my poem.
Okay,
Are you
so-
ready?
Well, sounds like you're still writing it or something. You're stalling for time.
It's called Petals. I just made that up. Here we go. Here we go. Heart so broken, throat is choking. Sadness comes to loom. Rise from petals, makes me settle. The sense of your bloom. Calming sense, no more intense. Your energy floods the room. Lifeless plants, a second chance, risen from mortal tombs. From where we grew, become anew, Meganium's holy womb. Professor, that was it. Thank you.
That was wonderful. Excellent job there, Corbin. It does kind of start off a little bit weird and a little bit gruesome.
Yeah, moving was hard here.
No, okay. I wonder if sometimes it's the delivery of the poem that gets us lost, and because I think the general consensus is that people think your poems are a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I heard Mr.
Which is
Curtis
not
agree with
true.
it. Okay.
That's very true. Mr. Curtis, your poems are bad. I'll say it here first. They're bad.
Well, I think it would be interesting to switch it up. Like, Corbin, you read Mr. Curtis's poem, and Curtis will read Corbin's
hey,
poem.
we should
We'll
do
do
that
that
next
next
time.
time. We'll do
That's
that
a
next
great
time.
idea.
Next time
Yeah.
we'll swap it.
Yeah.
We won't forget.
We'll absolutely forget.
Swap it and drop it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pop, lock, and drop it, some would say.
It's your flibba-dibba-flanchette. So, Mr. Curtis.
Ah, yes.
I'm very eager to hear yours.
Thank you. All right. Hold on real quick. Let me just get a quick.
No.
Okay. Ooh. Me.
How's the syrup, Mr. Curtis?
It is sweet and sticky, just the way I like it.
Oh.
All right. Please.
Why did you ask him?
Sorry, I just need to know.
Meganium is what I say when I smell that good breath. Breath so fragrant.
You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying?
Breath so fragrant, it brings...
You didn't even say it right that time.
Mr. Curtis, do you have a list with the word fragrant?
Just give me a clean fragrant.
Breath so fragrant, it brings plants and flowers back from death. How could I get mad while sniffing that scent? One huff and my fighting spirit is spent. Standing in the presence of your magnificent flower, making people feel refreshed and relaxed is your superpower. Thank you. That's it. I'm done.
I'll be honest. I couldn't focus on. I was just thinking about all the times you messed up words.
Oh no!
But hey, I'm sure it was good. For all you virtual students out there, you could let us know if it was good or not. I honestly couldn't tell you a single word from it except for fragrant.
Maybe you should have more promos that stand out, Mr. Curtis. You ever thought of that?
Fragrant.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh my! Is that a line from your famous Meganium poem?
It is.
Wow.
Yeah, it's famous, all right.
You wouldn't know because the original piece it was fragrant, but
yes.
A lot of people don't know that was a mistake by the original orator. And so yeah, the true text of the poem is actually fragrant.
Yes.
Really deep, really good stuff. But such is the nature of the poem, you guys all get full marks, 100%. So great job.
Woohoo!
Great job. And thank you so much for being excellent students in this during this period of change as we move to the Johto region. Guys, are you guys feeling settled in yet? I know, Mr. Curtis, you say you still do the commute to and from Saffron City every single day.
Well, I'm actually decided to get a room at the nursery that's south of Goldenrod City.
Oh, that's right. Didn't you say you have a family member at that?
My uncle, who runs the breeding center in the Kanto region, they have some connections, some friends with the individual that runs this breeding center. So they've given me a room in the shed out back. So that's where
sounds like a really nice place to live.
It's it's me and my colony of 300 spinner racks I brought with me. So
right.
We're there. We're making it a home.
That's the hell. Well.
What language, Corbin?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why don't you come over, Corbin? Come take a seat in my web and
I wish you'd never say that again. I'd give anything to never hear that again.
Walk a day in my sticky shoes.
I don't want to walk anywhere near you, Mr. Curtis. That is A-OK with me. Thank you.
Plus, we know that Corbin has very, very large feet. They're like clown's feet.
That's true.
What?
That's true.
What?
My shoes are way too. My shoes are way too small for you.
No, they're not clown feet. You guys are size 14s, right?
No, most certainly not.
Wow, it's weird. It says Mr. Mime size on the inside of them.
Mm-hmm.
Stop stealing my shoes. We've talked about this.
Yeah, a size 14 Mr. Mime size is actually a size 20 normal size.
What?
So
no, it's not. Mr. Curtis, that's a lie.
They are.
Professor, he's lying. He's getting off track and he's lying.
You're right. In fact, we are all getting off track. So let's get back on track and finish out this lesson because we are done talking about Meganium. We'll be talking about a different Pokemon next week, and that Pokemon will be decided by Corbin.
Me!
Let's hear it, Corbin. Who are we going to learn about?
Next week, I've got to learn about a little bit of Turtwig. I need a little Turtwig in my life. A little bit of Grotto by my side.
Because that's what we're learning about next week.
Little Torterra, and that's all right.
Are you sure you want to do Turtwig?
Oh, I'd love to do Turtwig. You kidding me?
All right. Well, I guess we're doing Turtwig next week.
All right, guys.
Woo!
It's a new semester, new rules here. Welcome to the show.
First of all, it's not a show.
Well, I'm running the show now.
Okay. Well,
Excuse me.
Turtwig next week. Be there or be square.
so yes, next week we'll be doing Turtwig, but we'll be doing a weird fun thing where we call it Cyndaquil every single time we talk about it and read only the Pokedex entries on Cyndaquil. But in essence, it will be a lesson on Turtwig. If you kind of look at it, squint your eyes and look at it sideways.
No, not at all.
So next week's will be our lesson on Cyndaquil / Turtwig.
All right. I can't wait to learn about both.
But until then, if you have any questions for me, the professor, you can send me a Gengar mail at wwopokemon@gmail.com, or you can find one of our many other socials from our link tree, which is, you can find that link in the description of this lesson. And if you really like this class,
If you really care, if you actually cared,
well,
help us out.
if you cared and you have the means to, you can go to our Patreon and you can subscribe. There's a bunch of different rewards there that you could get for subscribing at different levels, and I'm not great at talking about them, but Corbin is.
Yeah, outtakes. We got Q&As. We got Mr. Curtis's horrific drawings.
Beautiful doodles. Thank you.
And the best part is you get the full access to the Discord, which honestly, our Discord has been popping off. I ain't not gonna lie. It is a fun place to be. That's how Vespa got elected to class president. You want to know how Vespa got elected to class president? Because they were popular in the Discord and everybody loved them.
Hold on. Vespa was popular long before.
Right. So Vespa made an impact. Vespa's been playing the game from the very beginning. They were, listen to me. They made their impact early on, and then they got in the Discord. They knew that they were a hoot and a half, and everybody would love them. And then boom, they worked their way up to the presidency. It's just typical politics. This is how politics is played.
That is how politics works.
So if you want to be good at politics and be the new president of our class, all you got to do is give us a little bit of money, be active in the Discord, plant some seeds, and then boom to boom, boom to bing. There you go.
But yeah, so the Discord has long since passed me being able to keep up with it every single day. There's so much going on that it is hard to keep track of sometimes. But that's good. That's fun. There's a lot of different conversations going on and a lot of fun interactions. So, and to get access to that, you only need to donate $1. And I will say this. We are very close to that $200 a month Patreon goal.
Woo!
Nuzlocke challenge.
So if we get to that, we'll start doing a Nuzlocke challenge with the three of us. Anyways, long story short, join the Patreon if you have the means to. But that's going to do it for today's lesson. So until next time, class is dismissed.